Okay, first of all, what we had to do is to take a picture from a website, and this is what I'm doing now, and I'm right clicking on it and then go to copy image. So basically what I'm doing is we're copying an image, not a link, but an image. And once we've done that, we can go into Photoshop. I'm opening up a new, I suppose, a new file, but this is obviously we're making it 800 by 800 so that the image is able to fit. And then what we're going to do there is to then go to edit and paste. What that will do is, okay, it didn't work, so what we'll do is go back to the image and we'll do the same again. So we needed to do that step after we've created that file. Now once we've done that, we go edit paste. We can look at going to another image. This time we're going to go to a donkey. Go front image for donkey. There's a whole lot of donkeys, but they're the side, so we'll go for front view. And once we've done that, we'll select something there. I quite like the cartoon character myself, so what we're going to do there is to copy that and paste that. What I'm going to do first is make another layer so that we can manipulate those individually, and then basically we're going to paste that into that. Now it's a little bit too big, so we're going to use a free transform. So what you can see there, that is quite a large image, and what I want to do is just to make it a little bit smaller. So we'll go to edit free transform just to make that a bit smaller. What we'll do is we'll use the wand and just get the background there. I'm going to apply that and click and delete. So now you can see that that donkey is in front of the image. What I'm going to do next is to look at using magnetic tool. We'll see what will happen here. So you can see that that image is two separate images on two different layers. So what I want to use is the magnetic tool. So first of all, click on the magnetic tool. I'm going to look at chopping out the image of the person. And sometimes when it doesn't quite do it, then just keep clicking on it. So it does. Sometimes when the color is very close to each other, it's very difficult to make it happen. You can see there that I had to click on that again, and then just push delete until it becomes a nice straight line. Yep, like what I've done there. Now you can go to invert that. So I did the refined edge. Remember I talked about the refined edge. So click on the refined edge, make a feather, play around with the settings, and that way you get a nice soft line. And then obviously click on OK. And then once you've done that, then go to invert selection. So select invert and delete. Okay, now what we're going to do with the donkey is to chop it, just to chop the lower part of the body off. So magnetic tool is one of those like glue type of ones. So just reselect it again if it doesn't work, and the previous selection will not be selected. So I'm selecting the correct layer this time. If you select the incorrect layer, then obviously when you come to delete, it won't select anything from that layer. So just quickly doing this now. And now I'm just going to click, click, click around the mouth of it. And once I've done that, I'll do the invert and select again. Yep, so go to invert selection. Beautiful, and delete. So I'm just pressing delete there. What I'm going to do there is just move the head over. You can see that I've got some additional stuff there, so I'm just clicking the marquee tool and just deleting that. Once again, clicking on the move tool, moving that over there. The head's a little bit too big, so I may need to change that so you can see the head of the previous person. So what I'm going to do there is to look at go to edit. Edit. Now I've lost where I was saying. Edit and free, and being able to move that. And then obviously once you've made that selection, click on OK there. Yep, great. And what we'll do there is just use the erase tool just to erase any little imperfections. And once I've done that, what we'll do is we'll put a background and then we'll crop it, and that will be it. So let's have a look, see what we can do there. So let's go to the internet. Going to bring up a farm scene. So I'm just choosing something there. You're going to copy that. Not copy the link, but copy the image. Yep. And then make a new layer. And bring it to the bottom. And paste it. Edit, paste. Move the image up a little bit because it looks like he's floating in the air. Yeah, that looks alright. And then what I'll do is I'll crop it. So I use the crop tool. Yeah, that's the one. And just crop it. And yep. And once we just clicked on OK that, and then we can save that image. So first of all, I'm going to save as a Photoshop image, and then I'll save as a JPEG. The ability to save as a PSD file is that you can then go in there and manipulate it. It doesn't merge the layers together, whereas when you're looking at a JPEG, you can't make any final additions or amendments to the file. So yep, so that looks good. I'm just going to save it into my documents, and I'll just make a folder called Photoshop Creation. Photoshop, yep, creations, yep, and just save that there, and yep, and once again I go to File, Save As, this time change the image to a JPEG and click on OK. So there we have it. We've just one final thing there, and if we click on the file and go back into our documents, we should have our documents there. And just so that everything's good, I'll just bring up the JPEG. Yep, beautiful. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you. Okay, bye.